Well, with the passing of Pope Francis today, I guess it's time to pull out my Pope dying story. So, when I was going to boarding school in Rome, on Wednesdays, I would go over to the American Embassy and uh, and check my mail and go to the commissary there. And to do that, I would jump on one of the school buses and ride that would get me close enough, and I would walk the rest of the way from there. And part of that ride took us through St. Peter's uh, Square, and on Wednesdays, the Pope always had his audience with the public, and so there were always chairs set out, and they were in the process of putting chairs away. One of the guys in the bus had been a student at the school for a while. He goes, "Man, I wish the Pope would die again." And I did a kind of a what? And he said, "Yeah, well, the last time the Pope died, we got off school for the Pope's funeral, and then they elected the new Pope, and we got off school for the new Pope, and that Pope only lived like a month, so we got off school for the funeral, and then they elected a new Pope, and we got off school for him, and that was Pope John Paul II." And we laughed about it. Got back to school later that afternoon to the news that that was the day that the Pope had been shot. And there wasn't really a lot of information on the status of the Pope at that point. I went and found him in his dorm room, and he was in the fetal position on his bed. And he goes, "Pope can't die. I can't have wished the Pope to die on the day that he dies. Please." Obviously, Pope John Paul II did not die. He lived a long life after that. So, to all you Catholics, uh, I guess you're going to get off school for the funeral. And again, when they elect the new Pope.